Madam, please start.
ठीक है सर.
Okay.
Start. Good afternoon, one and all present here. Respected dignitaries, Dr. M.B.S. sir, Principal of the college, Dr. Renu Tiwari ma'am, and Dr. Vinay Chauhan sir, Vice Principals of the college. Today's guest speaker, Dr. Sanju Patankar sir, ex-principal of S.S. Jaiswal College, Arjuni Morgaon, and President of Microbiologist Society of India, Maharashtra and Goa region. Dr. Alok Rai sir, Head Department of Microbiology, Dr. Ragini Chahande ma'am, Head Department of Biochemistry and Teacher in charge of M.B.S.S. Dr. Shalini Chahande ma'am, Professor Suraj sir, Neha ma'am, Abha ma'am, Sachin sir, other staff members present here, and my dear friends. We all have gathered on this virtual platform for formal inauguration of M.B.S.S, which is Microbiology and Biochemistry Student Society. I, Ms. Ganga Gudala, BSc final year student, on the behalf of Said Keshrimal Porwal College, Kamchi, Department of Microbiology, Department of Biochemistry and M.B.S.S, welcome you all in this inaugural program. I am extremely overwhelmed to get this opportunity to address you all on this auspicious occasion of Career Guidance Program. As per our tradition, we welcome our guests with flowers, but on the virtual platform, it is not possible to offer flower and welcome our guest. So, I welcome today's eminent personality with these lines. So happy to have you in our home and hope you feel like it is your own. And आपका स्वागत करने हम सब मिलकर आए हैं, चेहरे पर मुस्कान और दिल में फूलों की माला लाए हैं. After this welcome session, I invite Dr. Ragini Chahande ma'am to announce the general body of M.B.S.S 2021-22. I also request ma'am to throw some light on the activities performed under the banner of M.B.S.S, the session M.B.S.S during the session 2020-21. It's over to you, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Are you there, ma'am?
Thank you, Ganga. Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible? Am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Honorable dignitaries, Principal of the College, Dr. M.B.S. sir, today's guest speaker, Dr. Sanjeev Patankar sir, Dr. Alok Rai sir, Head Department of Microbiology, Dr. Shalini Chahande, Department of Biochemistry, Professor Suraj Ombe sir, Department of Microbiology, Dr. Neha, Dr. Sachin, Professor Abha, friends. Sir, start करो. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, you are audible. Please continue. Ragini, ma'am, you are audible. Please continue.
Principal of the college, Dr. M.B. Bagde sir. Today's speaker, Dr. Sanjay Patankar sir. Dr. Alok Rai sir, Head Department of Microbiology. Dr. Shalini Chahande, Department of Biochemistry. Professor Suraj Kombe, Department of Microbiology. Dr. Neha, Dr. Sachin, Abha, my other colleagues and student friends. First of all, I would like to pay my sincere thanks to Dr. Sanjeev Patankar sir, as he has given consent for this program. Thank you, sir. Sir, M.B.S.S functions under the auspices of Department of Microbiology and Department of Biochemistry of the college. At the onset of the session, all UG students were registered in the M.B.S.S. M.B.S.S is formed with some objectives. These objectives are to organize events that promote science and technology, to develop scientific temper amongst the students, to inspire and encourage young generation to discover their talent in various fields of science and technology, to collaborate with educational institutions, associations, academy for the promotion of science and technology, to undertake survey and research work and prepare reports of its own. These are the few objectives of M.B.S.S. Now, I read out the names of the students who are nominated in M.B.S.S 2021-2022 body. Miss Ganga Gudala, B.Sc final year, she is president of M.B.S.S. Mr. Aditya Gajbhiye, B.Sc final year, vice president. Mr. Pranjal Sakhre, secretary, he is from B.Sc second year. Miss Pratiksha Shivarkar, B.Sc second year, joint secretary. Mr. Danish Athar is the treasurer from B.Sc final year. Mr. Harshal Haure is treasurer from B.Sc second year. Muhammad Asim is treasurer from B.Sc first year. Other members are Kanchan Khangar, Minal Pagade, Aditi Patil, Tushar Nagarkar, Aman Wankhede, and Simran Kanojia. These are the members from B.Sc final year, second year, and first year. So this is the body of M.B.S.S, which is consisting 13 members. I congratulate all the students who are nominated in the unit of M.B.S.S and hope they will extend their hands to fulfill the motto of M.B.S.S. Friends, every year we organize various activities under the banner of M.B.S.S. Some of these activities includes blood group detection, hemoglobin determination, sickle cell screening camps in our college as well as in the schools in adjoining areas of the college. M.B.S.S also organize study tours in research institutions. In the college, we organize scientific talks, career guidance program, seminar competitions, poster competitions, etc. In last session, means during 2020-21, it was not possible to take offline programs. That time, we have organized programs virtually. So we have taken career prospects after BSc Life Sciences, that is the lecture who organized by M.B.S.S, and the guest speaker was Miss Shravani Pandey, who is the director of Team 20. She guided virtually to us students. Last year, we have celebrated Science Day by organizing popular science lecture on microbial food safety issues and prevention of foodborne illness. This expert talk was delivered by Dr. Rita Israni, retired scientist from the Central Agmark Laboratories, Nagpur. In COVID-19 pandemic, for last 2 years, it was not possible to organize outdoor activities, but we fortunate to do such activities in future. Although our students were not involved in outdoor activities, they participated in online competitions and other activities too. So I am delighted to announce here that one of our students, Miss Ganga Gudala, who is the anchor of this program also, during the pandemic, she wrote her thoughts in the form of poem and stories. She says writing is her passion. Her own thoughts motivated her to write. She became co-author and compiler for the books like Journey, Superhero, Life Circumstances, I, Me, Myself, and My Life. These books are published by JEC Publication Uttar Pradesh with ISBN numbers. For this great achievement of Ganga, M.B.S.S, Department of Biochemistry, Department of Microbiology, congratulate her and facilitate her verbally on this platform. Congratulations, Ganga. Keep it up and all the best for the future. With this brief introduction of M.B.S.S and its activities, I conclude here. Now it's over to Ganga.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I would like to request our principal, Dr. M.B. Bagre sir, to guide us on the occasion. It's over to you, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. You're audible.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, all of you. And first of all, I would like to congratulate the Department of Biochemistry and Microbiology for organizing this webinar on a very wonderful topic, that is bio-innovation and bio-entrepreneurship. And secondly, I would like to welcome the resource person of today's webinar, Dr. Poharkar. He has spared the time for this webinar. So I am thankful on the behalf of college and on the behalf of my staff. I am very much thankful to you, sir. And I hope your knowledge, it will benefit the student of the Purval College and the other who has joined this webinar virtually. So once again, I would like to congratulate the team of this M.B.S.S society, who has taken the pain to organize this webinar, and they have organized it in a very wonderful way. So With this, I would like to declare this webinar is inaugurated and it will go very successfully. And thank you, and have a nice day.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable guidance. Now, I request Dr. Alok Rai, sir, to introduce today's guest speaker.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm audible? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You are audible, sir.
So, good afternoon, everyone. I, Dr. Alok R. Rai, Head Department of Microbiology, State Kislimal Porwal College. Welcome you all. Respected Dr. M.B.S. Principal, State Kislimal Porwal College, Kamti. I would like to introduce our today's eminent speaker and chief guest, Dr. Sanjeev Patankar, sir, retired principal, Shiv Prasad Sadan Jaswal College, Arjuni, Gondia. Sir is working as a president, Microbiologist Society India, Maharashtra and Goa unit. So before introducing our chief guest, I would like to give some briefs about MSI. The Association of Microbiologists Society India was established in 1996, is one of the oldest and reputed scientific society of the country. The aim and the objective of the society is to organize courses in microbiology, to hold and sponsor conferences, seminars, symposium, etc., to encourage research in microbiology and many other activities. Now, I would like to introduce our today's speaker and chief guest, Dr. Sanjeev Patankar, sir. Sir has completed his MSc PhD microbiology from RTM Nagpur University, Nagpur. Sir has wide experience of teaching and research. Sir has completed 1 minor and 3 major research project awarded by Department of Science and Technology. Sir is recipient of prestigious DST Young Scientist Project award and completed his work on gluconic acid production by solid state fermentation. Sir has published more than 20 research papers in reputed journals. Sir is associated with many important organizations and members of different academic bodies like experts on Vidarbha Development Board, academic counselor of RTMNU, Nagpur University, member of TPR cells, Solapur University, member board of studies, Bajaj College, Wardha, and advisory for food technology, Balarpur. Presently, president of MSI and NSI. I request our today's eminent speaker and chief guest, Dr. Sanjeev Patankar, sir, to enlighten the students of BSc and MSc with his lecture on very important topic that is bio-innovation and bio-entrepreneurship. Over to Patankar, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So, very good afternoon to all of you. And the president of today's function, Dr. Bagade sir, principal of the Porwal College, Nagpur. Organizers of this function, Dr. Alok Rai, Ragini Chande madam. After a long gap, I am meeting you on in a virtual form. Abha Manapure madam, and all dignitaries and the office bearers of the your microbiology biochemistry student association, and I am very much thankful to you for inviting me for this particular type of the webinar. I am also thankful to you for giving my lucid introduction and organization of such webinars and the establishing the such type of the student forum. It indicate the academic atmosphere in your institution, and for that the support from the management and the principal, it is too required. So I congratulate you all for taking all such type of the activities even during the pandemic situation. And the today's topic that you have chosen, it is the bio-innovation and then the bio-entrepreneurship. Now this bio-innovation and the bio-entrepreneurship, you have chosen it very correctly, because during the pandemic situation, the students, they are much more in the worry that where they are getting the job and what is their future and all about these. They are a little bit confused. So the different alternatives than that of the job, they should be known to people. And nowadays, the government of India, government of Maharashtra, they are also promoting the innovation startups. And these are the new type of the terminologies they are coming in our youth. So the student must have a clear-cut conception and a clear-cut idea about this. So for that, you have organized this particular type of the topic and or organized particular type of the webinar on this topic. So it is very essential as the Dr. Rai, he explained the aims and objectives of Microbiology Society of India. He has given in a very correct way, and we are also doing the same thing, that how the students of microbiology, and that particularly including the biotechnology and allied fields like biochemistry, how they can get the proper type of the future. Simply they are not taking the degree holders as such. At the outset, I also congratulate the office bearers of this society and your society, the students unit, and then also one of your students, that is Ganga Gudala, for her achievements of publishing the books and all other things. It's a very important thing that you are expressing and you are giving, because all of you know the expression, it is very, very important in the biological life. Like if expression is not there, then there is nothing. So with this, we are going to we are going for our topic as such, the today's webinar topic. Now I take the clue of this particular type of the Ganga Gudala's work, and what she has shown there, and she has written certain type of the thing she has published. And naturally, when you publish it, there must be a certain idea in your mind. There must be a certain type of the creation in your mind, which is the today's need. And the same thing we want to be inculcated in our students. So you just wait for a short while. I would like to start with my presentation. Wait for a short while, okay? Is it visible? Hello?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Is it visible
Yes.
now?
Now
Yes, sir.
So the now the today's topic, it is the bio innovation and then the bio entrepreneurship. Now the bio innovation and the bio entrepreneurship. Now when when I came to know that this is the your association, or this is student unit that you have inaugurated, the majority of the students, they are from the BSc and the MSc. Now you can see here. Now before going to exact presentation, I would like to share one particular thing. There was one child and his father. They were in some fair, and they were roaming in that fair organized at their town. And that small child, he wanted to purchase a balloon. And The balloon, it was there. Now there were so many type of the balloon. Out of that, there are so many colors were there. The one red, white, then the blue, and then there was a gray colored balloon, which was
Good
flying,
morning, sir.
which was flying very high. Now that particular type of the balloon, it was flying very high.
Sorry. Good afternoon, sir.
Hello. The balloon was flying very high, and in that child, he said, I want the red
Afternoon,
type
sir.
of the... Yes, anyone is there? Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Sir, किसका तो ये show?
हाँ. Please, please mute your mic, students.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Yeah.
So that child, he said, I want the balloon that is red in color and which was vividly colored as such, but it was not flying very high. His father said, why don't you take that gray colored balloon because it is flying high? He said the gray. So his father said, see, the color is not important. What is present inside that balloon, that is very important. It is flying very high. So my dear friends, if you want to fly at very high, it must, what is present inside you, that is very, very important. And his father told his son that you must inculcate the certain type of the things, the important type of the things within you, so that you can also fly very high. And these are nothing but the integrity, interest, whatever you are doing in that, the interest and the responsibility. And that small child took those particular three things in his mind, and he actually flew very high. And it is the story of none other than our ex Prime Minister, late Atal Bihari Ji Vajpayee. So this was the story of Atal Bihari Ji Vajpayee, that how his father was teacher, and he said, or he inculcated these particular values. Now these values must be present inside you for your subject. You must have the integrity with your subject. You must have the interest in your subject, whatever it may be. It might be microbiology, it might be biochemistry, it might be the chemistry, whatever it may be. And you must have the responsibility. You must study it very responsibly. You must apply it very responsibly, and you must act for that particular subject in a very responsible way. So with this small story, we will go further. Now, the integrity, and then the interest, and then the responsibility, these are the three things. Now, you are observing this particular type of the long way, which is entering in what? It is entering in a beautiful type of the forest, and this forest may have different type of the trees, and your journey, it is starting from this first step. So many of the students, you have entered the BSc Part 1, you have entered in a new world, because in the 11th and 12th, there is no microbiology or biochemistry as a separate subject. And you must have the curiosity that what unfolds with you, what is there inside this subject. And if you have this curiosity, the curiosity must be there. And because of that curiosity, so whenever a journey starts in a beautiful place,
एक 11 होता है कि 2 होता है?
whenever your journey starts, you must have the curiosity that where this path is going and what I am going to get. So this is the curiosity. It is a very, very important thing, particularly for the student of the science. Now, this curiosity, it is very much required. Unless and until you are curious, you cannot have, or you cannot make your success. Now, we'll go for the second thing. Now you just look at this particular figure. what you are observing, there is a one shoot of a plant, and to the shoot of the plant, one stethoscope it is placed. Now this stethoscope it is placed. Now you will be surprised that stethoscope, it is touching to the plant, but it is not touching to your heart. So what is this thing? This is this is a science? Is this is an innovation, or whatever it may be? Now students, you will be surprised. Now this is a particular plant in a field which is suffering from a disease that is called as the root borer disease. The root borer disease, ये root borer disease ये root को लगता है, उसमें एक कीड़ा रहता है, and that particular pest, it will go on boring. Now when it bores at the root level, it makes sound small, it makes a slight sound as such. Now the boring disease, this will be only diagnosed, and the farmer comes to know when the plant, when its crop, it has gone completely. वो जब जल जाता है, उसके बाद में उसको पता चलता है कि हमारे खेती में रूट बोरर डिसीज लगा है. So it cannot be diagnosed earlier. It cannot be diagnosed earlier. Otherwise, if it has been diagnosed, the soil can be drenched with the pesticides and other thing, and the precaution could be taken. So how to diagnose the disease? How to diagnose this plant disease? Now, for this one particular farmer who was a school dropout, he went to doctor, and in the doctor, when he went to the doctor, he saw, he observed that doctor is using stethoscope and taking the heartbeats and diagnosing the disease. He asked the doctor, डॉक्टर साहब आपको क्या इसमें से समझता है? डॉक्टर ने बोला, आपको आपके दिल की धड़कन मेरे को समझती है, कैसा धड़क रहा है वो. सो उसका जो आवाज आ रहा है आपके दिल का, उसके ऊपर से मैं बता सकता हूं कि आपको क्या हुआ. So simply that particular farmer, he asked this particular question, and he again asked few more questions to the doctor. Doctor said, okay, you go, you are diagnosed, I am giving the drug. But the things are in his mind कि जब मेरे छाती को वो लगाया तो एक आवाज गई, और वो आवाज से मेरा डिसीज डायग्नोस हुआ और मेरे को दवाई मिली. What he did, he purchased one stethoscope, he managed one stethoscope, and simply he performed the experiment. And what is the experiment? This is the experiment which you are observing. He could listen the noise of that particular root borer pest. Kurr kurr आवाज उसने सुनने आई, and he immediately realized that okay, we can use this stethoscope for diagnosing the root borer disease also. And now a school dropout farmer, because of his curiosity, he gave a very simple method. He was not a researcher, he was nothing like that. You can say that the stethoscope, it worked as what? It worked as audio sensor. In the language of today's language, we are using the biosensors, the signal which he has taken, it is the audio signal. Now that audio signal he could find, and then a stethoscope of 400 rupees can give the diagnosis of the fields, whether the field is suffering or whether the particular plant is suffering from the root borer disease or not. Now this is the curiosity. This is the curiosity of that particular farmer from the Odisha, who was a school dropout person. He could give this particular thing. Now you can call this as the jugaad technology. इसको हम बोलते jugaad technology, the frugal technology. But whatever it may be, it is the innovation. The curiosity, it has given the idea. All of you know, the curiosity, it has given the idea. First of all, the curiosity appear. He inquire about that regarding the stethoscope, and after the inquiry, he got the idea, and that ideation, it has given the innovation. So my dear students, the innovation, it is not a very simple process, but it is a cascade of process, or the cascade of steps when you get the innovation. And for that purpose, the very first step in your journey of life in the science, in this beautiful world of science, in the beautiful uh, nature of the science, because you are having the natural sciences, you are studying the natural sciences. So a beautiful natural science is there. And in that journey, your first step that you must inculcate the curiosity, then inquiry, and then after that you can generate the idea, and that idea, it will give a newness. So that is nothing but the innovation. So the stethoscope it has given. Now this is the curiosity, inquiry, idea that will give the novelty, and it will give the innovation. So simply studying, simply mugging up the things, it will not give you. Now again here, the very first thing, that is the integrity, then the interest, and then the responsibility. Now these are the three things you could find in the in that farmer. He has the integrity for his job, he has integrity for his farming business, he had the responsibility for his field. So with these three things, he has had the interest in the particular area. My farm, our farms should be saved from the disease. So that interest has created. So integrity, interest, and responsibility, it is very, very necessary for to become to fly up in the sky. And then the curiosity, inquiry, it will give the idea, and then it will give the innovation. So here the innovation, it is nothing but it is the carrying out of what a new combination and the new things. For example, the new type of the product, new type of the process, new market, whatever it may be, that is nothing but it is the innovation. Innovation has no limit. Innovation has no any type of what of the limitations. Innovation can be done by a B.S.C student. Innovation can be done by a 12th class student. Even a dropout, school dropout can perform the innovation. Innovation is related. Innovation is related to invention. For many more time, the people think that the innovation means a very big type of the research that you are doing in a very big lab. You are sitting and doing something. Now, the invention and the innovation, they are related, but they are not the same. Innovation, it is what then? Innovation, it is nothing but it is the practical implementation of your invention. That is what? That is nothing but it is the innovation. And today we are in the search of innovation. We want the innovation. Only invention is not sufficient. Inventions are too many. So many people, they are getting research degrees and so many other things. You may get a research degree, but the that particular your research is it must have a practical implementation. So you have to create this particular angle inside you, that how my studies, my invention, it can be practically implemented, and it become the innovation which will make a meaningful impact on the society and the market, and it will also give you the economic status also. So that is nothing but what? That is nothing but the innovation. Now I think you must have understood what is the innovation, what is required for the innovation. And innovation, it is not a simple process, but it is what? It is a complex process. As such, in a stepwise manner, in a cascaded manner, it will give the innovation. So innovation is a multi-stage process whereby the organizations, they can transform the ideas into the improved type of what? Improved type of the product. So first thing is that the idea should come in your mind, and then you can give what? You can give the improved type of the products, you can give the improved type of the services, and the different type of what? Different type of the products as such. So innovation, it is the production or the adoption, assimilation, and an exploitation of the value added novelty and the economic in the social spheres. So renewal and the enlargement of product, that is also very, very important. Now, development of new methods and the productions, they will give you what? They will give you the process of innovation, and it will give a novelty. It will give a particular place in the society and the market also. Now here, the innovation can come by any way. It may come by any way as such. Now, there are different dimensions are there. Whether your innovation, it is to your firm. For example, you are studying in your college, innovation, whether it is you are giving at your college level, that is in a practical, whatever the practicals you are doing, in that you can give a certain type of innovation. You can, now that is up to your college. Second level, it may be giving a certain area, that is the market, or it may give giving a new industry totally. So that is the kind of innovation, and then the extent of innovation or the dimensions of innovation, they are very important. It may be a product oriented, it may be a service oriented, whatever it may be, but its impact may be at different levels as such. So now here the approaches, they must be what? They must be the systemic innovation. Systemic innovation, it is there, systematic innovation, where you have to go for a purposeful thinking, and then the organized type of the research, organized type of the search, and also the analysis and the opportunities together. You have to go for innovation. For this, I can give you one example. One person, one software engineer, he was doing his job in USA and came to Chennai for settlement of his marriage. And traditional process, that all of you know, you go to a certain type of the person, he went to a Pandit gave different type of the proposals, but during the time period in which he has to settle the marriage, that purpose was not solved, and the time came that he had to leave the India. And then he thought, if this happened, why it is happening? It is because the people, they are not coming close, or the proper type of the alignment, it is not there. So he was a software engineer. Immediately he started thinking in his way. He thought that there is no data regarding this marriageable youth as such. The girls and boys who are interested for the marriage, their data is not available. Now that data or that particular information, it is spreaded. So it is not a consolidated data, it is available. So immediately what he did, he started thinking over it. He collected the data. He prepared certain type of the questionnaires and then the different things, and then prepared the data, a database, because he was a computer engineer. And then he got a success. And through that, he developed one very wonderful site, that is the Shadi.com. Now Shadi.com developed like this. You might be knowing the so many times the advertisement appear. So this is the story of Shadi.com. And now he left that job of computer and IT industry from the America, and he is now in India minting lot of money. What he was getting in the US. Now this is the way of innovation, the ideation. So the systematic approach, it is needed for the innovations also. Now here, what are the different sources of innovative opportunities? It may be an unexpected, it may be an incongruent, it may be a process need, industry market structure, the changing demographics, perception, new knowledge, and whatever it may be. So unexpected, the unexpected opportunity, you must know the opportunity is there, but you cannot detect it. So that particular sense you must develop, and that sense you can develop only and only when you have the curiosity in your mind, when you have the inquiry in your mind, when it will generate the idea and it will give the innovation. And at the same time, you can detect the particular type of opportunity as such. Now, the unexpected type of the opportunity may be there. For example, the pandemic situation came, and then the masks which we are using, previously only the surgical people, doctors, they were using, and there was no market for this mask. But unexpectedly, the market for this mask, it has opened, and it is a new type of the sector in the drug industry or in the healthcare industry that has come, the production of N95 masks and other type of the things. And then after that, many more people, they lost their business, like clothing business and other type of the thing. Now they started preparing decorative mask with N95 character. Now that was the innovation. And now you can see, आजकल आप लोग देखते हो, कोई भी परचेस करने जाते हो, एक आधा सूट, एक आधी साड़ी, एक आधा कुछ भी, तो उसके साथ में चुन्नी के साथ में एक मैचिंग मास्क भी मिलता है. Now that is the new type of the market it has developed. So it is the unexpected opportunity for all people. Then incongruity. The incongruity, it is the type of opportunity where the demand grows steadily, but the profitability doesn't. मतलब demand तो आ रही है, profit नहीं मिल रहा है. Reason is what? The reason, it is a very a demand from the produce, a demand from the consumers. Demand from the consumers, they could not be fulfilled because of what? Because of the certain type of the situations during the production of that product, or due to the situation for the storage or whatever it may be. And because of that, though the product is very, very good, the demand, it is growing steadily, and the profitability, it is not that much. Now the example, it is in our field, that is the example of biofertilizers. Now the biofertilizers, they are what? They are very good. They have so many type of your so many type of the advantages over the chemical fertilizers. But the demand from the farmer is that they want early result, the storability, and then so many things are there. फार्मर को क्या चाहिए? यूरिया डाल दिया तो एकदम हरा भरा हो जाता है, वैसा फार्मर को चाहिए बायो फर्टिलाइजर. इट विल गिव यू अ स्लो रिजल्ट, स्लो एंड स्टेडी रिजल्ट. स्टोरेज में प्रॉब्लम है, सो द डीलर्स, the marketing people, they say that it is not possible for us because it get deteriorated very early. And these are the problems, and there are different demands from these people. Now this is an opportunity. This is the incongruent opportunity. Now what is the opportunity here? You have to improve the quality of your biofertilizer. You can give the result in an early way. You can give the solution for storability and other type of the things. Now these are the problems, and all on this particular aspect, one entrepreneur, he developed a formula in the Gujarat. The company's name is Wise Chemicals. The Wise Chemicals, it was established in the Gujarat, Wise Organics. It is a Gujarat-based startup. Now it was founded by Prakash Vaksia in 2017. His lab is my lab, which gives he developed a particular type of the fermenter, a small type of the workable type of the fermenter. And also he prepared a consortium of organism which can be developed on a very cheaper type of raw material available in the farm itself. And that particular consortium, the liquid, he gave the instructions that how it can be added in the fermenter and which type of raw material should be used. And because of that, the farmer can prepare his own biofertilizer at his own farm. So he is developing what? He is developing the fermenter and preparing that particular consortium inocula, but not the direct biofertilizer. The farmers, they are preparing that particular type of the product on their own farm. They are also preparing the biopesticides by the same way. Now this is the unit of this Prakash Vaksia. This is the my lab. This is the bottles which you are observing here. These are the kits which are available, and then the machines are there. That is the fermenters. And what Prakash Vaksia says, with the help of MyLab machine, a farmer can also start his own business in providing the low-cost biofertilizers. It is 80 rupees per liter. If a farmer buys the same biofertilizer from the market, he has to pay 300 rupees per liter. And for 1 acre land. And the MyLab kit can produce ₹50 per liter for 10 acres. Now, this is the innovative step he has taken, and that startup is going in a very nice way. So it is the example that how you can go and find out the solution which are not answered also in the microbiology or biochemistry. That is the current example. It is of biofertilizer which is needed. Now the process need. Now these are the task focused, and in the there you have to develop a certain type of one particular link. It is missing. One particular type of the link, it is weak, because of which the product it is costlier. The very good example, it is of your alcohol production. In the alcohol production, you have the raw material. For example, in our area, the cellulosic raw material is there, but the problem is that how it can be fermented early, because cellulosic mass, it is to be pre-treated, and then the alcohol should be produced. So if you can remove that particular link, the weak link, and you can give a processing earlier, the pre-treatment earlier to produce the sugars and other type of the thing and give the ethanol. Now that is required one. Another thing in the ethanol processing, it is the extraction and purification. It is also going costly. So if you develop a new process, if you give the economy over that, now that become it is a process need type of the opportunity. So large opportunity is there. Government is also giving the subsidies and all supporting for the bioethanol production. Only thing is that you come up with the idea, give the cost effective type of the product. The government is ready, and you can have a good type of the business. Then the industry market structure changes, the way of business change. For example, nowadays the online bookings and online things, they are going on. The hotel business, now it is going on online. The Zomato has come, the Swiggy has come. Now the people are not going directly to the hotels, but they are getting the goods at their own doorstep. So this is the change in the industry and the market structure, that how it is providing the opportunity. Now, this is the photograph. Might be your teachers, they know. I think Chande madam. Hello. Is she there? Rai sir.
Hello, sir.
Shastri madam.
Shastri madam, yeah, Shastri madam. Now this is the Shastri. She is guru of all of us. Now she retired from retired from the LIT, head of the department, food technology. Now she is a lady. She is the first person in Vidarbha who gave the concept of ready mixes, use of ready mixes. Many people don't know that she is the person behind this, the ready mixes. Now the strategy has changed, the market strategy has changed, the different things that have happened. The woman, she is going for the certain jobs and other things. People want the things to be get done, the cooking should get done earlier. Now she is the she completed her B.S.C in Indore University, and when she was studying at school level, she asked her mother, I want to go to laboratory and I want to perform certain experiments. Her mother said, this kitchen is your laboratory. This kitchen is your laboratory at present. Just see what is there, observe it, note it, try to prepare something new. Her mother said, now after that, she working like that in a silent way. When she passed out her BSc, she took admission in Nagpur University, MSc Biochemistry, became gold medalist from Nagpur University, did her PhD. Her specialization was nutrition. And after that, she joined LIT in the food technology department. And there she realized the problem and she applied what she learned at her home laboratory, that is kitchen. And she developed the ready mixes. The ready mixes she prepared. Now it is not known to many more people that she is the pioneering work. She has done the pioneering work in the ready mixes. She developed the ready mixes. She was the innovator. But the entrepreneur was a certain different person. Entrepreneur was a different person. Entrepreneur was a different person. But she did this. And now the ready mixes, now they have been changed the version. And now they are what? They are ready to eat type of the consumables. They have come in the market. She prepared the ready mixes by keeping the nutritional values of those mixes as such, maintaining those particular values. And now she is doing her community nutrition in different type of the social organization where she is working. Now she is at 75. Now you can just imagine that how the changing in the pattern of work of the people, it has given the innovative way for preparing the ready mixes. Now the demographics they change. The demographic, the population size, composition, employment, educational status, everything that go on changing. People need go on changing. So the products, they are coming in a different way. The perception of people, the changed perception of people has changed, can change. Now perception of people, the perception has changed, but here the meanings, the facts do not change. The meaning may change. Now the very good example of this opportunity and this particular type of business is making the curd in a packeted manner. पहले हम लोगों के यहाँ पे दही देने के लिए, दही बेचने के लिए फार्मर्स आते थे, बाई आती थी रास्ते के ऊपर, दही हम परचेस करते थे. बट नाउ द पीपल, देयर परसेप्शन हैज चेंज्ड. आज उनको एक ही क्वालिटी का दही चाहिए. इट मस्ट बी फ्री फ्रॉम माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म, इट मस्ट बी सेफ फॉर कंजम्पशन. ये सब परसेप्शन लोगों के दिमाग में आ गया. बट the product should be same. The fact is that they want a curd. The curd should be there. The method of preparation of curd, it is now done in a scientific way. The taste is maintained, everything is maintained, the quality is maintained, and the packeted dahi came in the market. Now those people, farmers which are there, now they are not selling their curd on the streets, but now they are giving their milk to the industry and getting the cash money from them. Now this is the perception which has changed. So the opportunities come like this, and you have to pick up this opportunity that the perception is changing. So you must change your way of business. You must change your way of thinking and preparing the things. So the new knowledge based, now this is the superstar. The new knowledge base, for this purpose, you have to go for the hard work. You have to go for the innovations, the history making innovations that you have to do. For example, it is currently we developed the COVID-19 the vaccine. The vaccine developments, they are what? They are the knowledge based as such. Now it is a convergence of different fields that is giving a product. So for development of this vaccine, we need the biotechnologists, microbiologists, we want the chemical engineers, we want the other people also, the bioinstrumentation engineers, and so many other things. It is not the work of a single person. Now, the specific requirement for this knowledge based is the careful analysis of all necessary factors. So you have to be very well studied. You must know what is vaccine, what are the antigens, what are the antibodies, what is happening. Is there any cross reaction? Is there any allergic reaction? So what not you must know. You must have a clear cut focus on the strategic position. You must have to learn the actual entrepreneurial management. Apart from that, the certain risks are also there. The window of opportunity for establishing the position is very small that we have seen. When the corona started, at that time, the time for development of vaccine, it is very, very less. And all over the world, it was a rat race. The people were running whose vaccine will come first. Whether it will come from the US companies, whether it will come AstraZeneca, whether it will come from any other company or like that. And who is the first, he will take the business, he will be the successful one. So the window of opportunity, यहाँ पे आपको समय बहुत कम है, वो समय आपको यूटिलाइज करना है एंड उसमें आपको पहला पोजीशन लेना है. So many competitors are there and that window is very small. The checkout sets are there. That is what, when the window closes, अगर कोरोना आगे चल के निकल गया तो ये कोरोना वैक्सीन का क्या होगा? ये RT-PCR labs जो बना के रखे हैं, BS4 labs बना के रखे हैं, इसका क्या होगा? Now for that they have to think in a different way. Then the receptivity for the knowledge based innovation. आज भी लोगों के, कई लोगों के दिमाग में क्या है कि वैक्सीन इज सेफ और नॉट, वेदर आई शुड टेक द वैक्सीन और नॉट. ये पहले भी होता था. जब वैक्सीन तैयार हुआ, एडवर्ड जेनर ने जब बनाया, तो उस वक्त भी वैक्सीन लेने के लिए लोग तैयार नहीं थे क्योंकि उस वक्त लोग अनपढ़ थे. सो पीपल वेर नॉट रेडी. नाउअडेज also many people are not ready to take the vaccine because आज की परिस्थिति दूसरी है. आज लोग ज्यादा पढ़ चुके हैं. People know the extra, people have the extra knowledge and they are giving the different type of information. So the receptivity of the knowledge based innovation, it is also the problem. Public जो है उसने वो recept करना चाहिए, and for that you must convince the people. So this is the nice example that how the knowledge based product, though it is a good, it is hard to market and hard to get a success. Now there are certain dimensions of the innovation, that is the form, function, extent and the timing. So technology based है, market user है, organization है, these are the forms. The innovation must improve the quality, reduce the cost, perform the new functions, enhance the market activities, attractiveness, increase the current market offerings, enter the market not currently served, improving the learning curve, enhances the economic sale, permit the production of better quality offering, enhances the human growth and potential. So these are the functions of innovation must be there. So invention which you are doing, the research which you are doing, if they are having such type of the function, then it can be the innovation and it can be a use for your economic stability and for your social stability and the social impact. So the timing, the first to market, जैसा मैंने अभी बताया, who is going to first, that is very important. Quick second, दूसरा जो रहेगा वो अच्छा ही रहेगा. Quick third, up to the third position, you are okay. Others are late followers, मतलब बहुत सारे हो जाएंगे. So you have to think for new innovation. So that is the timing. Now innovation is a process which require different things. Then after that, now there are three phases are there. The phase one, it is the goal setting, identification, and the project selection. And for that, we need the establishing the climate of innovation. Now, I think our country, and we are in the first phase. We are just doing establishing the climate of innovation. हमको अभी तो पहले climate बनाना है innovation का. People should think about the innovation. Students should think about the innovation. they must inculcate the culture of innovation, but not simply getting the degrees as such. They must know the innovation, they do the innovation, and they think of innovation as such. And then the other phases they come, that is the development of product, marketing, and so many other things. So the three-phase process, it is there in the innovation. Now, if you are observing nowadays one particular TV program, it is coming on the Sony Live, that is the Shark Tank. The Shark Tank, it is a good type of the program. It is there. You will come to know people, they come with so many type of the innovative products and the ideas. For what? For the finance. People are sitting in the market. People are sitting in the society who are going to pay you lakhs of rupees, crores of rupees. Only they want what they want. They want the establishment of your product. They want the market in the of the product and people acceptability. And they ask so many type of the questions, different type of the products which we see or which we feel this product is very innovative and it is a very good product. But when those people, they ask the question, at the end, the product, it is not giving or it is not getting the funding. The reason is that though the people who are doing the research and doing the ideas, but they are not marketable, they are not giving the economic curve, they are not. So the innovators and the entrepreneurs must have the knowledge of all these things. Simply doing the research, it is not the way, and the innovation should be done, or the innovation you should start from your BSc itself. So the after that comes the bio-entrepreneurship. Now the bio-entrepreneurship, again, the entrepreneurship, it itself, it want the innovation. Entrepreneur, that's why I had taken the two topics clubbed together, innovation and entrepreneurship. So entrepreneurship, it is what? It is the entrepreneur is an individual who has the advanced economy and introduces something, a new type of the thing, a method which is not yet tested, not experienced in the branch of manufacture, product, or whatever it may be, source of raw material. And entrepreneurship is a process of activities in which the entrepreneur is a person who creates something new, exploits some idea, and he is also accepting the risk. You must have the ability to take the risk. Uncertainty is there that you have to face, and then you can be a good entrepreneur. It is very easy to say that I want to become an entrepreneur, but you have certain qualities. So entrepreneurship is a fusion of capital, technology, and innovation. So entrepreneurship needs the innovation, and innovation needs the curiosity, inquiry, idea, and then the innovation. So once you have the innovation, you can think about the entrepreneurship, because entrepreneurship, it requires the talent, you require the technology, you need the capital also. So there are certain type of the skills for entrepreneurship which you need. They might be inherent, acquired, or the borderline. Means they are present in your inborn, or you acquire it from your day-to-day experience. Now the entrepreneurial skills, these are these. The desire to achieve, you must have the desire to achieve. You must be able to work independently, risk bearing, locus of control, positivity in action, ability to find, exploit, explore the opportunity, flexibility, perseverance. It is very, very important. जो काम हमने शुरू किया वो आखिर तक करने की जो मंशा है वो आप में होनी चाहिए. That is called as the perseverance. Interpersonal skills. The interpersonal skills are very important. Efficacy, innovation, time orientation, power to influence others, business communication skills, ability to utilize resources. हमारे पास जो resources है उसमें से हम क्या कर सकते हैं. Otherwise we should not say हमारे पास ये तो facility नहीं है. How we can do? Whatever the facilities you are having, from that you try to develop new thing. Technical skills, predict the future, monitoring the evaluation. You must evaluate yourself and you must evaluate the future situation also. So it is not a simple. So all these things you can develop in your college career. This is what this is needed. And that's why I have shown a very first slide, that is a dense forest is there, a very beautiful forest. Now this is the forest through which you have started your journey. And if you want to go further, if you want to acquire that particular treasure which is present inside what is that forest, for that purpose there must be a curiosity, क्या अंदर क्या है, मेरे को क्या मिलेगा. So inherent skills are these: the desire to achieve, power to influence others, positivity in action. Acquired skills through your everyday life experience or the training, that is locus of control, flexibility, interpersonal skills, efficacy, time orientation, ability to utilize resources. जो resources हमारे पास है उसको हम कैसा अच्छे से अच्छे use कर सकते हैं, that is the thing. And then the technical skills that you can acquire. Different technical skills you must acquire during your lifetime or during your student life. Positivity in action, risk bearing, and the predict future, these are the borderline. Now, some skills you acquire in your microbiology and in the biochemistry, that the independence, that is how to work independently. Ability to explore the opportunity, because there are so many opportunities are there, because there is a vast type of the microbial and the biodiversity is there. So large number of plants, animals, their interactions of the microbes with plant, animals, environment, production, secondary metabolites are there. So you have to explore the opportunities. Then the perseverance. Now perseverance is very, very important. The perseverance, quality of sticking to a job till success. Now this is very important. Now you must and also understand the problems related to environment, health, agriculture, which come across during your study of biology. It is a nice thing, Dr. Ragini madam, she was saying that you conduct different type of the projects like screening of sickle cell and hemoglobin and so many other things. So because of that, you come to know what are the problems of health, what are the problems of community, and because of that, you can go and find out certain type of the opportunities for your innovation. So the perseverance, it is very, very important, and that is available. That particular thing can be developed in the microbiology. Innovation, it can be developed. Technical skills, ability to utilize resources, they are very, very important. Time orientation, you can understand the time orientation while doing your practicals. Now, what are the different type of the entrepreneurial business that you can do? In agriculture, you may go for biofertilizers, biopesticides, organic farming, plant breeding, the seed bank. The seed banks, they are what? Nowadays, the people, they are looking for the traditional seeds. The traditional seeds, they are now lacking, they are missing. And the traditional seed, which we call as the germplasm, that germplasm maintenance, it is very, very important, and that is required. Agro consultancy, agro utilization, the agro-waste utilization, the soil analysis, these are what? These are the various entrepreneurial business that you can do in the agricultural part. Then the plant-based, the floriculture, horticulture, bamboo culture, agroforestry, these are the different fields. Now this is the floriculture. The people, they prepare the scented oils from a marigold flower, झंडू का फूल जो होता है. Now innovations can be done. पहले लोग इसमें से सिर्फ फूल में से निकालते थे. यूपी का एक किसान जो था, उसने पूरे प्लांट में से ऑयल निकालना शुरू किया. एंटायर प्लांट, पहले प्लांट फेंक देते थे और फूल लेते थे. And he has increased his economy by double. So this is what, this is the innovation. Now these are what, these are the certain examples. Animal resources are there: fish farming, sericulture, poultry, goat farming. In the fish farming also, the microbiologists, they have a very good role. Now how it will be, because of the time of lack of time, I can't explain much more that in the fish farming, how microbiologists can play an important role. There is a good type of the role. Abha madam, she is sitting here and she is from Bhandara district, I know. Okay. And there is a vast scope for what? For the fish farming.
Yes,
So,
sir.
yeah. So microbiology can play an important role in the fish farming. If time permit, I will tell you how it will. So there are so many things that the microbiologists can play the miracles in the different fields. Then the poultry, in the poultry feed development and other things, the goat farming. Then the food production, different type of the foods can be produced. New methods of development, preservation of food, probiotic foods. Now the probiotic food, the nutraceuticals, these are the current areas. The food safety, the food safety audits. You can go to the food safety, which will give you a very good type of the job as well as it will give a business, because the food safety auditor, to become a food safety auditor, it is very, very important, and the microbiologists are the fit person for that. Then the diagnostic area, the variety of the problems are there in the diagnostic field. Early diagnosis of different type of diseases still not going on. So you can develop the different type of the methods, different type of the techniques, which will prove important for the community and also for the health and healthcare industry. The preparation of different kits and other things that you must do. The biomedical instrumentation, that is another area. If you know the Central India Institute of Medical Sciences, SIEMS, at Nagpur, they had developed number of kits, diagnostic kits for tuberculosis and all other things. Now that hospital is there, but now they are doing the business. They are tying up with the different industries and they have number of patents. Now that is what needed. The diagnostic area is a vast scope, it is there. Then the pharmaceuticals, the production of different type of the secondary metabolites and other thing, you know. The pharmacovigilance, it is the another area where you can do your work. Now these are the separate topics on which we can talk hours together. Then the biochemicals and the solvents, different type of the solvents, enzymes, a vast market is there. Only thing is that how you prepare and how you produce in a economical way from your available resources and the type of raw material which you have around it. You are from agricultural areas, so much of agro-waste is there, and you can prepare different type of such type of the chemicals. Only thing is that you have to apply the microbes. They have versatile type of activities. Environmental development of specific inocula for the industrial waste treatments, the drug industry, and there are so many industries where the waste disposal and the waste treatment is a problem. The microbiologists should come forward. If you go to the list of PhDs awarded in last 10 years from Nagpur University or even before that, you will find number of PhDs are on biodegradation of different type of dyes and other things. So PhDs are awarded, but the problem is the same. No one has come up with the proper solution and give the solution. If the person can give the solution, he will become multi-millionaire. Why? Because the industries are facing this problem. Otherwise, the industries may be closed. So analytical labs, the purification systems, water purification systems, sewage treatment plants, these are the areas where microbiologists and biochemists can work. Dairy products, new type of the dairy products, development of new product, packet milk product. A good opportunity exists in this area. Then the traditional knowledge-based products, locally known cuisines and the food products. हमारे पास local available बहुत सारी ऐसी चीजें हैं जिसको हम मार्केट कर सकते, पर हम उसको मार्केट नहीं करते. And we are actually we are missing those particular products. We are not preparing those products now. We are not popularizing those products. The products are there. For example, वड़ी है, आप लोगों को मालूम होगा वड़ी है, कुरडई है. आज कुरडई बोले तो आज किसी को मालूम नहीं है how to prepare, but it is also a fermented product and you can market it. by using a very good type of the attractive product. And the traditional cleansing herbal products, traditional cosmetics, the traditional cosmetics are there, and the traditional medicines are also there. Then the modern technologies like the nanobiotech products, biosensors, rDNA technologies, they can be used for different type of the purposes. Now, I can give you certain examples. The We Innovate Biosolutions. This is the startup which has established in 2016 in Pune. It has given one particular type of the that is your the cleansing product, that is nano-egicide. Now we use for the different type of the hand washes alcohol-based products. What this person he has given the non-alcoholic product having the nanoparticles of silver. It is a colloidal silver nanoparticle which is present, and it is called as nano-egicide. Now this is a company which is hand sanitizer. It is preparing. One step ahead, he prepared the catheter tubes. All of you might be knowing the catheters which are used at the time of operation, and the catheters are introduced inside the urinary tract. Generally, the people suffer from the infection after catheterization. This is the normal type of the problem. But what the person he did, he prepared the catheter having a silver nanoparticle coating, and because of that, these catheters, they are what? They are free. Now they are not giving any type of the infection problem. Now this is the innovation, and he is the person who is from Nagpur. He did his BSc from Nagpur, MSc from Raisoni College, BSc from Dharampet College, MSc from Raisoni, PhD from Pune, and now he established his We Innovate Biosolutions, and he is giving a good type of the service. So this is the top 10 biotechnology companies of 2021, and it is given by the one particular magazine, that is the Outlook magazine, the very famous magazine, and you can find here the name of We Innovate Biosolutions. Name is Dr. Milind Chaudhary, founder and CEO of this company. He is from Nagpur and he is doing this work. It is his photograph. So the stories are there. Now, this is the traditional cosmetic where microbiology can be applied. This is the microbial henna. All of you, the girls and ladies, they apply henna for conditioning of their hair and the coloring of the hair. Now, you can prepare this henna by using certain microbial cultures. Those microbial cultures, they are the probiotic cultures. They produce different type of the components, and because of that, the conditioning of hair, it is good. And the three colors they are developed: black, dark brown, red, orange, and it gives a better shine, better conditioning to the hair. No chemical is there, and the keeping time of product, it is the 15. It is the ready to use product, and we have developed this particular process economics. Now this is the process economics which gives the profit of rupees 30,000 per month, and this is the details of what the required infrastructure. Now infrastructure is very less. Now these are the trials on the subject. Now you can see these are the trials. Now this is the brown colored henna. This is the black, and this is the orange, red, orange. And now you can see how they are shining. Now you will say, who has developed this product? This product has been developed by myself. I developed this product. Now agro-waste utilization. Now this is the gluconic acid production. This gluconic acid production, gluconic acid, all of you know, the gluconic acid is there. It is present in the pharmaceutical industry, used in the pharmaceutical. But nowadays, the gluconic acid is used as a good binder in cement concrete, and it has got a vast demand in the building construction business. But no one is looking after this. We are not going for this gluconic acid production by fermentation. So this is the laboratory scale method which has been developed, and here the cost production also it was given. So the gluconic acid can be produced from the agro-wastes which are available nearby your area. Now this is the biofertilizer. This is the biofertilizer, the paddy crop. It is there. It is developed, the azola production. The azola, it has been developed. It was at Arjuni Morgaon. I developed this particular method of preparing the pond and the culture. Now all these students, they are the sons and daughters of farmers. And we gave the technology, we gave the training to them, and such 50 ponds at different farmers, they have prepared this azola and they are using. Now this azola can be marketed if it is preserved in a proper way. Now there is a point here to go for research how the azola can be preserved, and it can be given for the different ways. Now azola is not simply a fertilizer, but it can be an animal feed also. It increases the quality. It increases the quality of milk and the quantity of milk. So very different type of the things are available in the microbiology and biochemistry. Biopesticide production. This was also developed. The one particular type of the biopesticide, that is the Helicobacter nuclear polyhedrosis virus, which kills the pest. चने के ऊपर जो कीड़ा आता है उसको खत्म करने के लिए बायोपेस्टिसाइड है. It's a very simple process and it requires no much investment, and even a microbiologist can, BSc microbiology student can prepare this HNP virus suspension and sell as the biopesticide. Now this is the flow sheet. You can prepare it as such. Now, what are the factors to be? Now these are the examples that how you can go for the different type of the entrepreneurial business after doing your biochemistry and microbiology. So innovations, financial resource management, human resources, what are required, marketing and the legal things that you must know. So these are the certain things for the motivating the entrepreneurs among the youths of the college. Identify these areas in the syllabus, motivational talks can be arranged, visit to such type of the establishment where student can directly interact with the bio entrepreneur. Competitions for the students to write such entrepreneurial projects, competitions like hackathon, where the prototype of the project can be demonstrated, giving some project, earn while you learn by employing these projects. Now training programs on the entrepreneurship, they are required. So the financial supports, they can be given by MSME and then the medium scale and industry. Then this is the agri entrepreneurial business. This is the scheme, the AC and ABC scheme from Ministry of Agriculture you can have. And then for young people, they can get the finances for entrepreneurial business from this website. It is the www.signiitborganization.org. So Society of Innovation and Entrepreneur IIT Mumbai, they are giving the information and they are monitoring and guiding for the such type of the business. So these are the different funding schemes. They are available from the DST, the Nidhi Prayas, then the BioNest and other type of the things. So it will provide you the business, it will provide you the funding, it will provide you the assistance for establishing your business. It will allow the clinical trials, industrial connections and different things. Only thing is that you must convince them, you must write a particular type of the project which will contain the actual prototype, and it must give the ideation and the proof of concept, that is it is working or not, that you have to prove. So these are various type of the schemes, grants for biotech and life science innovations were available. Now this is the summary that you must have the opportunity, validate it, give the proof of concept that your idea is really working, test it, give a prototype funding, then form a team, scale up funding, and then you can get the capitals as such, and you can develop your business. So now this is a famous saying, start where you are with what you have, make something out of it, never be satisfied. This is the saying of Dr. George Washington Carver. He is the great personality who is responsible for the industrialization, agro-industrialization in the America. He was a son of Negro slave, and he developed so many type of technologies, so many type of the things, and he is the person who gave a shape to the economy of America, the today's economy. South America developed the North America. So with this, I conclude my talk. So thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir, for appreciating our biochemistry student, Ganga Gudala, for her achievement. Thank you, sir, on behalf of her. Thank you, sir, for giving the information about the Jugaad technology of a farmer of Odisha and his innovation. Also about the systemic innovation by giving the example of Shadi.com and the innovation of the MyLab machine for the production of biofertilizer and biopesticide at very cheap rate. And also, thank you, sir, for giving the information about the production of ready mixes for the community nutrition by Dr. Pratibha Shastri ma'am, knowledge-based innovation products like vaccine production, skills required for the entrepreneurship. We innovate Bio Solutions Private Limited for the production of silver-coated catheter and microbial henna for the hair. It is one of the best innovation developed by you, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for giving much information and bio innovations. And thank you so much for your informative and knowledgeable presentation, sir, to our student. Thank you, sir.
Now, I request my friend Tanu Rote to propose formal vote of thanks. Tanu Rote.
And dear students, I'm here to propose formal vote of thanks. On the behalf of all the students, first of all, I would like to thank our guest speaker, Dr. Sanjeev Patankar sir, President of Microbiology Society of India, for wonderful presentation on bio-innovation and bio-entrepreneurship. Thank you, sir, for giving your valuable time. I extend my special thanks to our principal, Dr. M.B.S. sir, for sparing his valuable time. My sincere thanks are also to Dr. Ragini Chahande ma'am, Dr. Shalini Chahande ma'am, Dr. Alok Rai sir, Professor Suraj sir, Dr. Sachin sir, Dr. Neha ma'am, and Abha ma'am for making the program a great success. Last but not the least, I am thankful all participants for their huge attendance and patience listening during the whole session. Now it's over to Ganga.
Now, I request Dr. Shalini Chande ma'am to say few words on the occasion.
Thank you very much, Ganga. A warm and cherished afternoon to our most valued honorable resource person of today's webinar, Dr. Sanjeev Patankar sir, qualified teachers, my dear student friends, and everyone. It is my privilege to propose a vote of thanks and acknowledge the contribution of those who worked hard to make this webinar a success. On behalf of organizing committee, I, Dr. Shalini Sahande, Assistant Professor of Biochemistry of St. Kestimal Porval College, Kamti, and the entire fraternity of the college, first of all, my sincere thanks to Almighty God for making this today's webinar a success. By His blessings and grace, we are able to make the event what it was. Thank to other dignitaries. On behalf of college, I give a really heartfelt vote of thanks to our guest speaker, Dr. Sanjeev Patankar sir, who spent his busiest time making us aware of the bio-innovation and bio-entrepreneurship. I am very grateful to the management of the college. A special mention to our principal, Dr. M.B.S. sir, for being the catalyst that inspired us to do our best and stand as pillar of power. With deep sense of appreciation, we thank our loving teachers for their untiring efforts. I thank all the staff within the organization of this event. I also want to thank the people who worked behind the scene to execute this event, our technical arrangement team, and our beloved students who worked for this webinar for making it a success. Finally, I would thank all the participants who made this event happy with their impressive presence. So, with the permission of the chair, I declare this webinar to be over. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, madam.
Students, those are office bearer of the M.B.S.S. Can you please put your cameras on and unmute yourself? Those are office bearer. Students, those are office bearer. Aditya Gajbiye, Pranjal Sakre, Pratiksha Shivarkar, Danish Athar, Harshal Havre, Mohammad Asim, Kanchan Khangar, Pinal Pagade, Aditi Patil, Tushar Nagarkar, Aman Wankhede, Simran Kanojia. आप लोग अगर हैं तो आप खुद का कैमरा ऑन करके है आप?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
One request to all of you, please mute yourself. Because if you won't mute now, then you only will be seen on the screen. Put your videos on, but put your audios on mute mode. Keep yourself muted.
म्यूट करना है?
Yes, mute करना है बेटा.
May I leave or is there necessity?
So wait for a minute.
Okay. Okay.
Aditya, Tushar, put your videos on.
This is for the group photo. Please put your camera on.
Please do hurry, Sam. There is a out of time we are running. Please.
Yeah, sir is waiting to leave. Aditya, what happened? Okay, your camera is not working. Tushar?
It's okay.
Good afternoon.
So there is some problem with them. Their camera is not working.
Ragini ma'am, your camera is off.
Yes, ma'am, done.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay. So thank you,
Thank you,
Patankar,
sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Very lovely lecture, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
थैंक यू सर, बहुत ही अच्छा लेक्चर हुआ आपका. इट्स वेरी वंडरफुल प्रेजेंटेशन. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Welcome, ma'am.
Okay, now we can leave.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Hope
sir.
that we will meet in offline.
Yes,
sir,
yes,
sure,
100%.
sure, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.